Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another pregnancy diary entry. This is the 21st edition in the 26th week of my pregnancy. Wild. There's not a whole lot new to tell you this week. I continue to grow, and I can feel baby boy's movements stronger and stronger. Sometimes it feels like he's doing a workout or gymnastics class in there. It's so funny, but I do love getting feedback from him. Apparently, he can hear now as well as taste. I wonder what he thinks of this whole situation. I really can't wait to meet him. I think a lot about his personality. What will he be into when he gets older? Will he be artistic and sensitive like his parents, or will he be a jock? Maybe something completely different. Only time will tell, but whatever he's like, we will love and support him all the same. Let's see, what else can I tell you before we get into the meat of it? I mentioned I'm getting bigger in the belly by the minute, it seems. Up until now, I've been squeezing myself into my pre-pregnancy workout clothes. Some of them are starting to hurt. The hems cut into me and they feel too restrictive, so I've ordered a few maternity things. I got some cheap maternity bike shorts on Amazon. Definitely not non-toxic, but I was feeling frugal. I do actually like them. They don't dig in and actually have a little room to grow. I'll link them, but like I said, they're not non-toxic. When I wear toxic activewear, I make sure to protect myself somewhat with some organic cotton underwear, just to guard the baby and my more sensitive areas. I also ordered 2 bump suits. I'm excited to work these into my wardrobe as athleisure, but also maybe mixed into my work attire. I'll do some styling and show y'all later. If you have some maternity brands you love, definitely let me know in the comments. I do wear a lot of flowy sundresses these days, but it'd be nice to have some other things in the rotation. All right, let's do our disclaimers and ads so we can get to the rest. Always remember that nothing I share here is meant to be taken as medical advice. Everything said is my own personal experience, so please consult your care team when making decisions for you. If you love these videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave me some comments with your words of advice or encouragement, and don't be afraid to let me know what you'd like me to make videos about. I do all this for you. If you know a mom or dad to be, share these videos with them as well. Check me out on Instagram at Lauren P. Clamp for real-time updates, wellness content, and musings on fine art. You can find the same sorts of things in written form on my Substack Shwet as well. It's free to read. Okay. Back to the video. Today, I want to talk to you about stretching. I've told you about ways to drain lymph and even exercises I love during pregnancy, but I haven't talked a whole lot about stretching. Obviously, it's low impact and it doesn't require any fancy equipment, so I think it's important to acknowledge. As I become more pregnant, I notice my body needs more care to keep up with my day-to-day routine and responsibilities. When I take time to stretch my muscles instead of pushing through like I once did, I can tell a huge difference. I also know stretching will help me with labor, delivery, and the recovery from all of that. I recently learned that tight hips can affect your baby's jaw bones. Women with tighter hips compress the baby as he or she passes through the birth canal. The baby's mouth is then smaller, and they can experience trouble latching during breastfeeding or even orthodontic problems like tooth crowding later in life. It might also put them at risk for mouth breathing. I do have a lot of content on the dangers of mouth breathing on both my Substack and Instagram if you're wondering, even here on YouTube in my mouth tape videos. But anyway, I'm trying to tell you that hip openers will be a lifesaver for you right now. So with that, here are a few of my favorite stretches. Butterfly. It's even juicier if you fold forward a little. Pigeon. Just make sure to get both sides. Straddle forward fold. Use some blocks or stacked books to bring the ground to you if needed. If you're anything like me, you also have some low back pain at times. Some of my favorite low back stretches entail supine twists, which is off limits right now, but you've still got options that are pregnancy safe. These are the ones I love. Ragdoll with your feet shoulder width apart. A forward fold where you hang on to your toes or stand on your palms, belly permitting. Don't be shy to bend your knees either. You'll still get your back released. Fun fact, low back pain is often tied to tight hips and or a weak core. Pregnancy might have you feeling slouchy in your posture as you adjust to your growing belly. I find myself with rounded shoulders a lot, so I like to do some heart openers to counter that. A good old forward bend with your hands clasped behind you or holding a towel if your hands don't easily meet does the trick and helps your hamstrings and low back at the same time. I could go on and on about stretching. I used to teach yoga, remember? But those are a good start. Let me know if you try them, and also let me know what stretches you love. I'm always looking for inspiration. Hit me up in the comments. Otherwise, we'll chat next week. Stay limber, mamas.